What's up, guys? This is Melissa's Jasper, and we're back with a new Guild Wars 2 video. This time it's gonna be Legacy of the Foefire. It's a pretty okay Guild Wars 2 as PvP map. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it either. So basically, the special mechanic in this map is the Guild Lord. If you kill it, you get 150 points extra in your total score. So it's definitely worth trying. The Guild Lord is in the enemy base, of course. So first you'll have to fight through a lot of enemy players to get to the Guild Lord and try to whoop his ass. There are 2 casters and 2 melee defenders with each Guild Lord that you'll also have to defeat. Making trying to do that on your own will be pretty hard to do. So anyway, in this video we have an example of killing the enemy Guild Lord. You'll see it, it's somewhere around the end. But before that, it's just a regular battle. We're doing actually pretty well in this video. We're not doing too shabby actually. We've made an excellent start, captured 2 of the 3 points, and the rest of our team is concentrating in the center point, the graveyard, trying to capture that. And there's just a big fat clusterfuck of people trying to deal some damage to their enemies. But we're doing good. We're doing well actually. We've already got 81 points at this moment, and the enemy is losing badly. We've put a lot of pressure on them right from the start, and it's looking pretty good. If you start a battle with 102 to 5, you know that chances are relatively large that you'll win. They have to pull some kind of magic trick to come back from that, but it's possible. I've seen it happen, that we're winning with 200 points maybe, and everything seems hopeless in the beginning, but we'll make a comeback. It happens. It's annoying when it happens, but it's not impossible. It's improbable, but not impossible. So basically here they're trying to capture the graveyard again. They've captured the quarry, which is when you've noticed that you're behind on the enemy team. It's not a bad idea to try and capture as many points as possible and avoid the enemy group. But yeah, we're keeping them at bay. The graveyard is still being heavily disputed, but now we have to retreat because I think the entire enemy team is gathered here. If I take a look at it, it's always important to keep an eye on your mini map. If you do not play a lot of Guild Wars as PvP, well, it's actually important always to keep. It's always important to keep an eye on your mini map, even if you're playing just regular PvE. But especially during PvP, it's important to keep track of your team members and what they're doing. For instance, I can see that one of our team members is capturing the quarry in the bottom right corner. So we know that except for the central point, the graveyard, we control, or at least try, or at least have the other areas neutralized, so that they I think you get 2 points every second you hold an area. So if you can neutralize it, if you can't capture it, neutralizing it will be actually a pretty interesting tactic, because they won't get any points. They will lose time recapturing the point, and at least one person will be busy trying to do that. So it's always a good idea. I know many people try to capture, like we're doing here. There's 3 people in one point. It's not necessary. It's not that more people in the circle will capture the point faster. That I find that very unfortunately, but it has no effect on the capture speed of said point. So basically what you have to do then is, well, basically continue, go on your way, try and capture another point or battle enemy players, but because I'm a greedy ass motherfucker and try to get as much points as possible, because you get glory for that, of course, I'm an asshole and I keep standing in those points so I can get that little bit of extra glory. Now, when I think about it, that's actually quite a dick move, but most players do that. I tend to notice that a lot of players try to do that because, well, you don't know those people, you don't give a fuck about them. And why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you do that? It's extra points you get, so. But we're doing good. We have a 150 point lead on the enemy team. But like I said, if you use the special mechanic well, they could have easily gained a lot of ground on us by just killing our guild lord. And which spoiler alert, they eventually managed to do that. We kill theirs as well, but anyway, we try to keep them away from the capture points. Try to do as much damage as possible. And if you take a look at it right now, we are practically the winner of this battle. Now, when you hear that, when your base is under attack, that means they've either attacked the gate of your base, or they are already fighting your guild lord and its bodyguards. But to myself and two other team members said, well, fuck this shit. We're gonna attack their guild lord, put some pressure on their side of the battlefield. And here you can see one of the guild lords is Ascalonian Ghost, the other is Char. And well, we're just trying to destroy their the bodyguards first, because the bodyguards, they can fuck you up. If you go straight for the guild lord, you're easily outnumbered, because the guild lord with his 4 bodyguards, they can do some damage, and if 1 or 2 players come to join them, well, pretty much you're going to die. But here we are, 3 guys. The bodyguards are dead. Now the blue lord is all alone. Even if 1 or 2 players come here, we can easily kill the blue lord, because he dies actually pretty easily. So he's almost dead, and suddenly, if I'm not mistaken, they are gonna kill our guild lord. Nope, they don't manage to kill our guild lord. Well, that's good news. We did actually pretty well. One with 600 points. See, they were a little bit too late. Their team was a bit too late in trying to rescue the guild lord. If they had come a little bit earlier, then they would have won. Anyway, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.